think networking is crucial, and networking can give you that extra inch. You know, it's the first and foremost, it's about your original voice and the material, but then that having different friends and places where they can help you, I mean, gives you that extra inch. Because people hire their friends, and you know, we get people jobs based on their talent and how they are in the room, but it also helps if you make friends and one of your friends becomes a showrunner, then maybe they'll hire you.
I think everyone should be networking, because you never know where someone you meet, like at a Subway, will be in 5 years, or where you'll be, and like how you guys can help each other. Make a good impression on people, I think, is really important, because you just never know. You meet someone, you're nice to them, they see you, and then they're the casting director and you're the actor, and they give you the role because you were nice to them at one time. You just never know. So I think it's really important.
Yeah, look, it can be helpful, and I think that the networking on some level can help those little moments of luck maybe connect in weird ways. But I would much rather, from a time point of view, considering the fact that you still need to pay your rent, and we may be working together before a long time before there's or a certain amount of time before there's a paycheck. You will have to have your job that will pay your rent, and then you will have your time that you can write. So someone going out and having a beer with somebody else to explain their experience, great, but doing it 3 nights a week, in a sense, to meet more people because that person might pass your script onto you're better off home writing and making the script great in that regard. I don't think there's a negative to it unless it's done at the expense of your own writing time. But at the same time, I also feel that the material will ultimately kick open all the doors.
If a writer is in addition to writing and producing material, is going out and they're networking. They live in Los Angeles, they're going out, they're networking and trying to bring opportunities themselves. Managers and agents love that. We love when clients help us help them. So they're calling us saying, I was at a mixer and I bumped into so-and-so and he wants to read the script. Can you send it? Absolutely. They've just saved us a call, and I think you do yourself a service, a good service. Writers do, trying to do their own networking. Do they have to do that? No, our job is to expose it to the town, expose it to produce their work to producers. Their job is to write. Our job is to, develop with them and along with an agent, expose the material to the town, try to sell their material, try to get them jobs. So they don't have to do their own networking, but when they do, we like it. We like it and we welcome it, and it can sometimes lead to jobs. So I encourage writers to live in Los Angeles, and if they do live here, I do encourage them to try to get in the mix and try to socialize and network and try to help themselves, because you're helping sell your own stuff and you're not just sitting back only to, that's what I would do if I were a writer. If some writers do just 100% focus on writing, and it works out, but I would just say it's good to have some networking, because sometimes in this life, in this world, you have to do things yourself. I think it's particularly important if you want to be a staff writer for TV, because it's all about connections and social. Getting in a room and getting a job is partly how good your sample is and how big of a team you have pushing for you, but it's also you have a friend who worked on the show and they heard about something. It's socializing and networking, I feel in my experience, is more important when staffing is one of your goals. It's really hard to get a job staffing, so it's like not only do you want to be pushing for yourself, you want your manager, agent, and all your friends pushing. That's all those points of pressure, and you might get the job, because everyone else that's competing for that one open seat on that one show, you've got 20, 30 writers trying to get that one seat, and everyone's pushing for them. Not just them and their manager and agent, it's their friends, their family, everyone is putting pressure to get that seat, and then that's why it takes a village.